The Galaxy Note 9 is the latest and probably the greatest flagship from Samsung. It's actually one of the most complete smartphones the money can buy at the moment. But how does it hold up against the best of Huawei, the P20 Pro? Find out in our comparison video. The key differences start with the design. The Note 9 is a larger phone due to its bigger screen, but overall both phones have very high screen-to-body ratios. The Note 9 has a beautiful and super sharp display that does not have the notch, whereas the P20 Pro has a trendy notch design of 2018, whether you like it or not. The display quality of the latter phone is very good too, but it's not as sharp or vibrant as the panel found on the Note 9. Both phones have excellent build quality as they are made of metal and glass. In general, the Note 9 looks better to me, but the P20 Pro is also a very beautiful phone, especially with that gradient color finish. Both phones sport a relatively thin profile considering a 4000 mAh battery inside. However, the P20 Pro is thinner and a bit lighter. The battery life is great on each phone, and you should be able to achieve about 7 or 8 hours of screen on time on each device on the daily basis. Well, you can definitely achieve better results depending on how you use the phone. For example, I could get over 10 hours of SOT on the Note 9 under light usage. However, only the Note 9 has a wireless charging feature. On the other hand, the P20 Pro charges faster with a supply charger. What makes the Note 9 stand out from any other phone is the S Pen. As usual, Samsung claims it's better than ever, and well, it might be true. Now, the S Pen doubles as a programmable Bluetooth remote control that can open apps like Camera, help you take pictures, switch between main and selfie camera, start or pause music, remotely swipe photos in the gallery, and so on. Check out my full Galaxy Note 9 review to learn more about the S Pen, and you'll find all the links down below the video. Other features you need to know: both phones are water and dust resistant, but the Note 9 has a higher IP68 rating versus IP67. Also, both devices have LED notification light. Both phones have dual stereo speaker systems, which sound very well. However, the Note 9 speakers produce a bit richer audio. Here are a few audio samples. The Note 9 has a headset jack that provides excellent audio, whereas you would need to use the supplied adapter with the P20 Pro, which also provides equally good audio experience. The Note 9 has an SD card slot, which is a huge advantage over the P20 Pro. The latter phone has the IR blaster, whereas the Note 9 lacks this feature. Both phones are true powerhouses in terms of specifications and the overall performance. You can rest assured that both phones will be able to handle the latest 3D games without any issues. However, the Note 9's chipset is more powerful than the Huawei's Kirin, but in reality, you can't even notice that even while you're playing games. Both Samsung and Huawei have different approaches when it comes to Android. On the other hand, both phones are very similar in terms of variety of features, customization options, and various tweaks that allow you to make the phone look and feel your own. I have covered software of each device in the dedicated Note 9 and P20 Pro reviews, so make sure to check those videos out. Overall, you should expect very smooth and fast performance out of each device, equally great flagship-grade performance. As for cameras, the Note 9 has a more traditional dual optic system, whereas the P20 Pro is still one of those rare phones with a triple camera system. As for selfie shooters, the P20 Pro has a lot more megapixels to play with. Both phones are capable of taking excellent pictures. However, the Note 9 tends to take more natural-looking pictures, whereas the P20 Pro's AI scene detection oversaturates the colors, boosts dynamic range, and in general, the phone tends to give you a wow factor, so the picture can look awesome on Instagram. In general, both cameras are one of the best, and it all comes to personal choice. Where the Huawei wins is 5 times hybrid zoom and obviously the low light. While the Note 9 can take even sharper looking pictures in auto mode, but if you use the low light mode, the P20 Pro can achieve amazing results that are simply not possible with the Note 9. Portrait mode is pretty good on both devices, but again, the P20 Pro produces more saturated colors. Both phones can take nice selfies in auto or portrait mode, but I found the Note 9 to be a more reliable shooter. Also, it does not have that cartoonish looking beauty effect like the P20 Pro. In terms of video, the Note 9 is a hands down winner. It produces much sharper 4K 60 FPS video that is also quite smooth. The 4K footage from the P20 Pro's camera is very shaky and practically unusable. However, 1080p video looks pretty good and super stable thanks to optical image stabilization. In terms of selfie video, both phones can produce nice footage. However, the Note 9's video is a bit sharper thanks to higher resolution. As far as connectivity goes, both phones are excellent as the call quality and signal reception have been great all the time. Also, both devices have NFC and plenty of sensors. However, the Note 9 has an edge because it ships with the latest Bluetooth 5, whereas the P20 Pro has Bluetooth 4.2. Both the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and the Huawei P20 Pro are solid flagships that both have their pros and cons. The Note 9 is a more expensive phone as it costs about $1,000, whereas the P20 Pro can be yours for about $800, depending on where you buy it from. Overall, the Note 9 is a better phone as it offers a sharper display, more sheer power, many useful S Pen features that are both fun and increase your productivity, a bit better speakers, a higher water and dust resistant rating, micro SD card slot, a headset jack, wireless charging, and a much better video recording quality. On the other hand, the P20 Pro costs less and it's still a great flagship phone. It looks nice, it's super fast on a daily basis, it has plenty of useful features in the UI, the battery life is excellent, and you can achieve some amazing results with that triple camera setup in all lighting conditions. At the end of the day, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is a clear winner, but the P20 Pro is still a very solid device that can be recommended to anyone who does not want to spend $1,000 on a smartphone. But what do you guys think? Would you choose the Note 9 or would you choose the Huawei P20 Pro? Drop me a comment down below. Also, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.